Curious thing that technology is not only a major destabilizer in modern human society, but also different technologies compete. In other words, there's only so much resources and so much money. I think the nuclear industry is a good example of this. The nuclear plants that we have now are called fission reactors. The fission of radioactive material, the nuclei break down and release energy, which is then used to heat water and drive steam turbines. The amount of fuel of nuclear fuel for fission reactors is strictly limited. If we don't have breeder reactors, we'll run out of uranium at least probably in about 40 or 50 years. If we have breeder reactors, we can keep it going for maybe another century or more. There's also the possibility of another kind of nuclear energy called fusion energy. This is the nuclear reaction that takes place in the sun, and it involves hydrogen atoms coming together through a series of complex transformations. You end up with helium. Fusion is much more difficult to achieve technically than fission because you need in effect a temperature around 1,000,000 degrees, which there's no vessel that can contain such a temperature. So people are working very hard to develop a magnetic bottle in which the fusion reaction will take place. And the people who believe in fusion energy say that this is the solution to our energy problems. We just have fusion energy. We have a limitless supply of energy. It's not really limitless because it depends on certain isotopes of hydrogen that are present in seawater, but it can certainly take us for a very long time. But fusion research is very expensive, and the people who believe in fusion are constantly beating the drums for it, saying we're getting closer, give us more money. And the people who are in fission are saying fusion isn't going to work. Stick with fission. Let's get breeder reactors. So you have these different variants of atomic power, which are involved in competition. For a long time, we're getting press releases. We're getting closer and closer to fusion, but it doesn't seem like we've heard very much about it recently. At any rate, if we do get fusion, it'll be sometime in the next century. And although fission reactors produce a tremendous number of nuclear waste, for which the disposal problem is not really very well solved, fusion is not entirely without nuclear waste. And the fusion reaction produces radioactive tritium, which is a form of radioactive hydrogen. Now, this tritium is extremely difficult to contain. It will become oxidized with oxygen and form radioactive water. And this radioactive water will be spreading through the whole hydrosphere, meaning our bodies and the clouds. And although it's only a beta emitter, this is a kind of pollution which is virtually impossible to contain. So we might be exchanging one set of problems with another.